Inshallah, in this video, we will learn how to set up Pinterest conversion tagging browser site in a custom way. Navigate to Pinterest ads account, click on three dot icon, then go to conversion. Inside the Pinterest tag, click on tag manager. I have already set up a conversion for a website from my account. That's why it's showing like this. If you are creating a conversion for the first time, it will show get start here. You can click on get start to begin setup conversion tagging. On my side, I click on three dot icon, then click on configure base code. I choose manually add tag code to website, then paste here website URL, then continue. Here we got a code. Let's copy this code. Now navigate to Google Tag Manager. Now we create Pinterest config tag. That's why move on tag, new, tag configuration. I select custom HTML tag because I am setting it up a custom way. If you want, you can use the Pinterest template instead. That paste the code that we copied from Pinterest. Now remove the carefully non-skip tag. Then cut this part for setup page view tag. Name the tag. Then save. Now we set up page view tag trigger. Let's copy our config tag and remove this part. Also this part. Just keep skipped opening and closing tag and paste that code that we cut from our config tag. Customize the tag name. Triggering all page, I keep it as well. Then save. Now we create page visit tag, means view item tag trigger. Let's go preview. Must be enter here website URL, then connect. Let's view a product and move on tag assistant. Continue. Go to view item event, data layer. Basically for page visit, that means view item, we get currency, value and items. Back to Pinterest account, then continue. Must be enable automatic enhanced mesh, then continue. Here we can see which parameter we need to send for page visit, which actually means view item. In Pinterest, view item is called page visit. Pinterest recommended that we should send event ID with page view tag. Also we can send value, currency and item should be line items array. Also we can see add to cart event and checkout event. Which parameter should we send, and the parameters we send will be shown like this. Back to Google Tag Manager. Now we add event ID variable template. So move on templates. Inside the variable templates, search gallery. Search here event ID. I choose this event ID. If you want, you can also choose other event ID template. Add to workspace. Add. Now we create variable for event ID. That's why move on variable. Inside the user defined variable, new variable configuration. Select event ID, then save. Now we create data layer variable for value, currency and items. That's why again inside user defined variable, new variable configuration, select data layer variable, back to tag assistant, and we see inside e-commerce object we get value. Let's copy e-commerce, paste here. Then to get value use dot. Let's copy value as it is. Then paste, name the variable. Then save. Let's copy this variable. Back to tag assistant. Copy currency. Back to Google Tag Manager. Customize the name. Also put here currency instead of value. Then save. Again let's copy this variable. Back to tag assistant. Copy items as it is. Back to Google Tag Manager. Customize the name. Also put here items instead of currency. Then save. Now we'll create the items array just the way Pinterest recommended. Line items array as string. Let's create again inside user defined variable, new variable configuration. Select custom JavaScript. Copy this code. Back to Google Tag Manager and paste here. And here call our data layer items variable. Name the variable. Then save. Now we create page visit tag trigger. Move on tag. Let's copy page view tag. Customize the name. Back to Pinterest and copy this event part and remove this part and paste that we copied from Pinterest. And for opening first bracket, close first bracket, then comma, then curly braces, then semicolon, then down here, then input our parameter here, value, and call our data layer variable for value, then comma, enter currency, then call our currency data layer variable, then comma, enter items, then call our line items array, then comma, enter event ID, and call our event ID variable. Customize the event name. Go to Pinterest and copy page visit event. Then paste here. Then triggering. Click on plus icon. Remove this trigger. Triggering. Click on plus icon. Trigger configuration. Scroll a bit and select custom event. Back to tag assistant and copy event name as it is. Paste the event name here. Then name the trigger. Then save. Also save the tag. Now we create add to cart tag trigger. Let's back to our website and add to cart a product. Back to tag assistant. Select add to cart event. Move on data layer and here we see from add to cart event we get quantity and Pinterest recommended. In add to cart event, send order quantity parameter. Back to tag manager and let's create a variable for order quantity. Inside user defined variable, new variable configuration. data layer variable, back to tag assistant. This quantity under e-commerce object, let's copy e-commerce dot, then under the e-commerce object items array, let's copy items, paste here dot, and this item array index number 0, that's why we type here 0, then dot, use dot to get access this array, then copy quantity as it is, then paste here, name the variable, then save. If we go to tag assistant, here we see quantity coming is string, but Pinterest recommended quantity should be integer. Now we will create a custom JavaScript variable to convert the quantity into integer and make it work dynamically for multiple products. Inside the user-defined variable, new variable configuration, select custom JavaScript. Let's copy this code and paste here and call here our data layer variable items. Name the variable, then save. Move on tags. Let's copy paste visit tag. Customize the name. Customize the event name. Back to Pinterest, and we can copy event name from here. Paste the event name, give a comma here, and add here quantity parameter, colon, and call our custom JavaScript quantity, then triggering, remove this trigger, click triggering, click on plus icon, trigger configuration, scroll a bit and select custom event, move on tag assistant and copy event name, then paste here, name the trigger, then save, also save the tag. Now we create checkout tag trigger. Let's back to our website and make a purchase. Back to tag assistant, select purchase event, move on data layer. Here we see in purchase event we got transaction ID and Pinterest recommends in purchase event to send order ID. Let's create a data layer variable for order ID, that means transaction ID. Inside user defined variable, new variable configuration, data layer variable, back to tag assistant. Inside e-commerce object we get transaction ID. Let's copy e-commerce, paste here, then we use dot to access this object and get transaction ID. Let's copy transaction ID, then paste here, name the variable, then save. And to verify enhanced events match, we should send the user email as a hashed. Create hashed email variable, back to tag assistant and copy this customer billing email hash, not this customer billing email. Back to Google Tag Manager, user defined variables, new variable configuration, data layer variable, paste that we copied from tag assistant, then name the variable, then save. Now back to tags and copy add to cart track, customize the name, Also customize the event name. And here give a comma, then curly braces, then down, and put here our user data has email. For email should be em lowercase, then colon, then call our hashed email variable, then add order id, then colon, and call our transaction id means order id variable, and give here a comma, then triggering, click on plus icon, trigger configuration, custom event, and event name back to tag assistant, and copy event name as it is, then paste here, name the trigger, then save the tag. Our all tag trigger create for Pinterest browser site conversion tracking setup. Now let's go to preview and check our setup working properly or not. Let's view a product, add to cart. We add to cart multiple product to check is working our quantity variable for multiple product. We choose two type product, one product quantity 1 and one product quantity 3. Let's check out this product. Back to tag assistant, continue. Here we see our all tag fired. Let's move on purchase event, go to variable. Our data layer quantity variable get quantity 1, but our custom JavaScript variable work dynamically work for two product. Remember, we choose two product, one product quantity 1 and one product quantity 3. That means two product equals to 4 quantity. And here we see our quantity show 4 and our all parameter send perfectly. Our hashed email send perfectly. Our line items, transaction ID, value, event ID. Let's submit our work. Name the version. Now we move on Pinterest and go to test event, then enter here website URL, then launch website. Let's view a product, that means page visit, then add to cart, then checkout. Our checkout successful. Let's move on Pinterest and here we see our page view track, page visit, add to cart, and checkout, and our enhanced mesh verified. Also we can check our setup using Pinterest tag helper extension. To add this extension, go to Chrome browser, click on 9 dot icon, scroll a bit, go to Chrome Web Store, move on extension, search here Pinterest tag helper. This extension, I am already add this extension, that's why for my side show remove from Chrome. If you not add this extension for your site, show it's add to Chrome, just click on add to Chrome and add. In Google Tag Manager preview mode, our all tag fired properly, and in Pinterest test mode, our all event is coming properly. That's mean our setup working properly. So our Pinterest conversion taking browser site in custom way setup done. Alhamdulillah.